What's up, everybody? We have a brand new series called the What If series. Here, we are going to be tackling what Los believes is the right call, and you'll see that right here.
Yeah. I'm selling 2 houses for Giannis. What you mean?
Yeah,
have you seen Viv? Come on now. If we have a chance to get Giannis and we have to give up Cat, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. We're winning with Giannis. I'm sorry.
He truly does believe that swap out Cat and Giannis, the Knicks win it all. Well, let's put that to a theory. We're going to simulate a full NBA season. We're going to see it game by game. We're going to let you guys decide. Do the Knicks, by the 2K standards on Hall of Fame, seem a much better team with Giannis instead of Cat? And we're going to see it through. Will they win it all, or will they come up short? Only time will tell. Thanks for tuning in. Make sure to like and subscribe to the channel so you make sure you never miss one of these videos when it drops, or never miss a live show when we go live and play a game, maybe a multiplayer game, RPG game. We never know what it'll be, but you'll find out once you go get the notification. Thank you. See ya.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
Welcome, folks, to what promises to be a great Tuesday night of the NBA on 2K Sports. Hi, everyone. Kevin Harlan with me tonight. Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. And Allie LaForce is reporting on the sideline. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now, here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. They tell a great story. They couldn't hold their position this week, but remain in the top 10.
When I look at the Bucks, they're trending in the wrong direction. The NBA competition can be unforgiving. Not much room for mistakes.
So a look at our starters for the Knicks. In at the guard spots, Brunson and Clarkson. Antetokounmpo is out there with Robinson. And it's Anunoby in at the 3 spot. And for Milwaukee, Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Gary Trent. Then it's Mikal Bridges. Then there's Rollins. And it's Turner in at the center position. Coach, this early on in the season, what was the emphasis for you and your staff when you were coaching?
Well, look, Kevin, we really wanted to learn our strengths and find the best way to play to them. Of course, discovering your strengths is much easier for teams with a superstar, but either way, it's about discovering the kind of basketball your team needs to play.
Now, here's Brunson. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Robinson. Turner with the steal. It's Trent on the wing. Brunson covering. Trent gets the bucket.
Loving the skill Trent has inside. Just finding a crack in the armor to get the bucket.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
I was able to talk with Doc Rivers for a minute. Coach talked about avoiding bumping Brunson on drives. He told me sometimes Jalen moves into defenders and you can almost pull the chair if you remove yourself. Let him slip his momentum in a direction without allowing him to revert to shooting. We think it can make a difference. Kevin?
And Allie, thanks so much. Here's Trent. Mitchell Robinson making his last shot. He muscles it in through the contact and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
And so determined. Bridges finds a way to get the shot up and in. Now to the line.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
At the line for the Bucks, Mikal Bridges. Shooting 1.
And that one falls for Bridges.
And a talented swingman. Bridges is someone to keep an eye on as he continues to round out his game.
Back to Clarkson. Fires for 3. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Towns. This game he had 12. In the corner, it's Bridges. Turner with the screen for Bridges. That one, no good. Excellent D that time from Robinson. Giannis with it. Bridges covering. Here's Clarkson. The rebound by Turner. For Milwaukee, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. And GA, you started your career with the Knicks. What memories do you have from your time in New York?
Well, after winning the championship in college, it was great to play for a team in the NBA that had similar aspirations, so many great veterans to learn from, and a Hall of Fame coach.
Well, that's on the defense there. You can't allow Turner to get this close to the basket.
Pass to Rollins. Outside Turner. Stolen by Anunoby. To the middle. Here's Robinson. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Now, here's Bridges. Out to the wing. Stolen by Brunson. And here we go. The fast break. Brunson's got it. And Anunoby slams it in.
With enthusiasm, Anunoby punishing the D for giving him that opening.
Pass to Trent. Turner with a screen on Antetokounmpo. Towns, no luck.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
Brunson, a screen on Trent. Here's Antetokounmpo. Shoots in deep. And again, it's New York.
Not a bad option to have with seconds on the shot clock. Just get it to Giannis, and he'll figure it out.
Rollins against Brunson. Turner inside, and he finishes nicely on the layup.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Pass to Robinson. Antetokounmpo inside. Defended by Towns. And that one drops for him.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth, physical basketball, guys.
Rollins. That one's in, his first shot this game.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Brunson the pass to Antetokounmpo. To the paint. Towns with the steal. And they're running. Trent with it. He's picked up by Anunoby. Pass to Bridges. To the inside. Here's Turner, and it's Turner finishing it off.
Throwing it down on that one. Turner really showing off that athleticism.
And so Clarkson will bring it up for the New York Knicks. Robinson left side. Antetokounmpo looking it over. Towns with the steal. Greg, they're in a rhythm offensively, really cooking.
And the opposition looks helpless to stop them right now.
Bridges with it. 23 points his last outing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. That puts them in the lead. Bridges got 5.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look.
How about the hops from Brunson, scaring the rim a little bit there.
For Milwaukee, they've gone 7 of 9 from the field. A really nice start offensively for them. Rollins with a screen on Anunoby. Down low. Rollins with the bucket.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
The Knicks trailing. Giannis outside. Tries from 7. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. You know, Giannis just entered his 30s, Coach, but he's already an all-timer.
He sure is, Kevin. Look, if his career ended now, this guy's still one of the best we've ever had in this league. Unfortunately for the rest of the league, he's still got a long way to go in his career, and they're going to have to deal with him for a long, long time.
That one is off. I'm told now by our producer, do we have him, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charania. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Well, the Milwaukee Bucks making one of the most surprising moves of the summer, waiving and stretching the over $113 million owed to Damian Lillard, and then signing the starting center of their arch-rival Pacers in Miles Turner. A bold move to say the least, but they feel he's the perfect addition.
Yeah, truly a two-way talent. Thank you very much for the report there, Shams. Most appreciated. And he sinks the second. You know, Stan, there are so many things to like about Giannis Antetokounmpo's game. What sticks out most for you?
Well, look, I think, Kevin, most fans are going to say what sticks out is the obvious, his size and his athletic ability. But to me, what really stands out is the energy and intensity he brings on a nightly basis, as much or more than any star in this league. You can count on him every night to play as hard as anyone on the floor.
Over to the left wing. Inside, stolen by Brunson. Down low, here's Giannis. And Giannis throws it down hard.
How do you even come up with something like that? Giannis is an artist.
And that's a great look at that slam from our AT&T Connected Cam. Bucks trail by 3. Outside Anthony. Turner with the screen for Anthony. Wants to get it to Turner and does. And Turner throws it down.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
Well, you expect there to be peaks and valleys, but you've got some excellent scores on both sides.
Brunson finds Hart. Giannis right side. Some nice passing by New York here. Bridges outside. Back to Anthony. Towns a screen on Brunson. Just 5 on the clock. And Towns throws it down.
Well, Towns gives you some interesting options in the two-man game. He can both pick and roll and pick and pop.
Hart with the screen for Antetokounmpo. And Hart throws it down. Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
Here's Anthony. Out to Bridges. Here's Rollins. Pass to Turner. And it's Turner finishing it off.
It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
Hart with a screen on Rollins. And here's Brunson outside. The rebound by Turner. The Bucks leading. Here's Rollins. Outside Anthony. From past the arc. Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. New York's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. McBride passes to Giannis. Shoots from 12. It's hauled in by Karl-Anthony Towns. Milwaukee has gone 0 of 3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Hard against Turner. And out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession.
Taking a look here at numbers for Anthony. Some last season stats for him. Averaged about 9 points a game last year.
3 assists and 3 rebounds. Nothing about his numbers really jump out at you, but he'll come up with a timely play or two every game.
Yeah, look, it's not about being a stat stuffer. It's about being a guy coaches can count on and an asset to the team as a whole.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Bobby Portis is checked in for Turner. Antetokounmpo comes in for Towns. A.J. Green, he's checked in for Bridges. And Porter subbed in for Rollins. And some changes here for the Bucks. Sims is checked in, and it's Bridges in for Green. And New York with a change here, too. Jalen Brunson, he's checked in for Landry Shamet. We've got 1:23 left in the first quarter. Up top, Kuzma, guarded by Porter. Here's Brunson. The shot will not fall. Anthony with the defensive effort. To the middle. That's good from Bridges on the assist by Porter. Bridges has got 7 points in the game.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
Yabusele up top. Fires the 3. Milwaukee with the rebound.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
On the wing, Bridges, defended by Hart. Portis sets the pick for Anthony. 5 on the clock. That shot off. Knicks trail by 3. Now McBride. Not too proud of his numbers in that game against the Heat, that's for sure. Pass to Brunson. Over Anthony. And again, it's the Knicks missing. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Bucks lead by 3. And we'll get going after this from Milwaukee. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for the Bucks.
Well, our coaching staff has to be happy with how active they've been defensively, forcing turnovers and making the offense uncomfortable.
And the other thing, I love how they're playing up tonight, getting into ball handlers and forcing some turnovers.
Setting the floor for the Knicks. We've got Jalen Brunson. Hart is out there with Kyle Kuzma. Then there's Gershon Yabusele. And it's McBride in at the 2. Now here's Brunson. His last outing, 16 points for him. And that one, good.
And you can tell this is a priority for Brunson. He wants everyone involved.
Bucks leading by 3. Now here's Anthony. 23 points his last outing. Bridges outside. On the wing, Porter. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Hey, Kevin. Well, this Knicks team has grit. Jalen Brunson said, quote, no matter what the situation is, we are going to attack it. No matter who's in front of us, we are going to grind. Back to you, Kevin.
No quit. All right, Allie, we thank you very much. Now here's Brunson. Kuzma outside. Back to Brunson. Over Anthony. That's short off the rim. Bucks have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Then Bridges jams it in.
Unbelievable. You think of Bridges as understated, not that flashy, and then he does that.
Here's Yabusele. Pass to Kuzma. Brunson against Anthony. Brunson with the defense all over him.
And Brunson recognizes how to execute inside. The D must be more physical with him.
Now here's Anthony. Bridges, right side. Over Hart. That's good from Bridges on the assist by Anthony. Bridges has got the lead back up to 7 now for the Bucks. Pass to Yabusele. Yabusele is screen on Antetokounmpo and stolen by Portis. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Hard against Bridges. Order outside. It's rebounded by Brunson. Knicks trail by 7. McBride with the ball. Still scoreless. Brunson finds Kuzma. And he converts the layup.
Beautiful touch close in. Kuzma excels at taking advantage down low.
And Greg, it's a period of breathing for Bucks fans. And truly the end of an era with the Giannis trade.
Well, the 2021 title will forever be a part of Milwaukee's legacy. They would have liked to have had a few more, but the fact is, due to injuries and some bad fortune, a reset was required.
He's checked in for Milwaukee. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Antetokounmpo's checked in. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Anthony taking his time here. And the rejection by Giannis. Shot clock at 5. Another shot. Anthony's shot is off.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Here's a look at what's coming up for New York. On Friday, they'll go up against the Bulls in Chicago.
And you know for that matchup with Washington, it's the second game of a back-to-back, and you know they're going to be feeling the effects of it. Playing that much basketball in that short amount of time really takes a toll.
Free throw good, Kuzma. Stan, every night, Kuzma finds a way to contribute on the offensive end.
Yeah, Kevin, I think what Kuzma does is he'll find a way to score the ball. He'll do it running the floor. He'll do it cutting. He'll do it on the offensive boards. And he can make jump shots. He's got a lot of ways to score, and he can take what the defense gives.
Oh, the great thing about Kuzma is he's so well-rounded. He can do a little bit of everything on the floor.
Here's Portis, and 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. Now we'd like to take this moment to show you the teams that a year ago made a trademark of scoring points off turnovers. In third, the Knicks.
And this team, in terms of scoring off of turnovers, that became the identity. I mean, they really look to disrupt and cause problems defensively, and boy, do they take advantage on the other end.
He misses the free throw. So, Stan, let me pose this question. What do you think is the most important thing to stress in youth basketball?
I think there's 2 things, Kevin, that need to be stressed in youth basketball. The first one is love the game. Make it enjoyable for guys, because look, if kids love it and enjoy it, they'll keep playing it, they'll keep practicing it, and they'll get better. And then the second thing that goes along with that is the fundamentals. You can never do too much work on footwork, ball handling, and things like that.
Now here's Giannis. He's got 9. Porter against Brunson. And here is Anthony. Outside, Towns. Bridges outside. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
Well, that's what the defense has to do. Make that shot as uncomfortable for him as possible.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
What timing from Giannis on that block attempt. Makes his move right on cue to deny the rim attack.
Brunson kicks to Shannon. Screen by Giannis. Misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor. And so it's Anthony bringing it up to the Milwaukee Bucks. It's a 3-point game. This their first look at this year's New York squad.
Yeah, and they're hoping for a better showing against this club this season. Last year they came out on the losing end.
The Knicks have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Pass to Shamet. Beyond the arc. Rebound, Milwaukee. Portis has got 5 rebounds tonight. And there's the call on Giannis Antetokounmpo. That'll be his second foul of the game.
That's his second foul. I don't know if they'll sit him. It's a tough decision.
And timeout called by Doc Rivers. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy. And some changes here for the Bucks. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Portis. Trent comes in for Porter. And Rollins subbed in for Anthony. And then for New York, Mitchell Robinson's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. OG Anunoby comes in for Josh Hart. And it's Clarkson in for Landry Shamet. Trent outside. And the foul called on OG Anunoby. That's his first foul.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
What a great look here at this tremendous move from our AT&T Connected Cam point of view. For 3, Bridges.
A bigger guard. Clarkson can match up with multiple positions, and he's improved his consistency at that end.
Anunoby passes to Robinson. On deep, Brunson. New York, no good that time either.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
To the inside. Here's Towns, and Towns throws it down.
Well, you can count on Towns to finish with strength anytime he has the chance.
Giannis outside. Robinson sets a screen for Antetokounmpo. Got a piece of it. Turner with the steal. Rollins against Brunson. Trent outside. Towns a screen on Anunoby. Trent can't hit.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Towns with the steal. It's Trent on the wing. Launches it. Hits it from three-point range. Trent's got the lead up to 8 now for the Bucks.
A very accurate three-point shooter. You can't afford to let Trent Jr. find these shots.
Robinson dishes to Antetokounmpo. Pass to Anunoby. To the paint. Trying to find Brunson. Gets it to him. That one drops for him.
Oh, gritty make by Brunson. That guy plays way bigger than his size.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
How about a year ago? 82% on his foul shot, so he was reliable when he went to the line.
And the Bucks making a change here. Anthony's checked in.
And one area where Brunson's improved is in the clutch. He's a monster in crunch time. Nice to have a player you can depend on in those key situations.
Here's Rollins. Coming in off a 12-point game his last outing. Towns kicks to Trent. Just 5 to shoot. No good that time. Good D by Anunoby. Brunson the pass to Clarkson. New York moving the ball around. Brunson against Rollins. The kick out to Anunoby for 3. The rebound by Turner.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Towns down low. Giannis is there. Rollins the pass to Turner. And here's Anthony from the arc. The Knicks pull it in. Giannis has got 6 rebounds in the game.
And he's missed every single shot he's attempted today, but somehow they're still in the lead.
Exploding to the cup. That's the burst in power of Giannis.
And timeout called by Doc Rivers. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Checked in for the Knicks.
New York substitution. Number 2, Miles McBride.
So it's the Bucks now. 3-point lead. Outside Anthony. Pass to Turner. Kumbo against Towns. 5 to shoot. Turner trying to free himself up. He can't get that one to fall. Some solid defense from Clarkson. Down low. Here's McBride. And it's Kumbo picking up the assist. And now just a 1-point Bucks lead. Milwaukee has gone 1 of 6 from 3-point land in the second quarter. Less than 20%. But they've continued to let him fly. The end of route goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It's on Mitchell Robinson. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And going back to his numbers from just a season ago, he was knocking it down at a 77% clip.
That free throw good from Turner.
Yeah, one of the more unique players in the league. Miles Turner has led the league in blocks, plus shoots it really well from deep. 2 skills every team wants in one package.
Clarkson makes it off the glass. Clarkson's got 5 now.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Outside Anthony. 1:29 left to play here in the half. 6 to shoot. Misses off the right iron. And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for New York. trailing by 2. When this game is done, they'll be off to Chicago as they take on the Bulls. It'll be the third game of this 3-game road trip. Here's McBride. Good on the three-point shot. 5 points in the game.
And that play is a great example of why it's important to surround Giannis with shooters. They will get great looks from deep.
Now, here's Trent. 5 points in the game, and they call an illegal screen here.
And here we have an opportunity to check out Anthony Towns. Great showing for him last season. And he was also extremely dependable behind the three-point line, finishing the season among the top 20 in three-point percentage.
And looking back at last season, his complete dominance on the boards to rank number 2 overall. Absolutely remarkable. Kevin Porter's checked in for Anthony. Clarkson kicks to Anunoby. Robinson a screen on Rollins. Here's McBride. And they recover it. Clarkson passes to Giannis. Towns with the steal. Clarkson against Porter. Here's Rollins. Turner passes to Towns. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Towns has got 6 points. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. The Bucks on top. They lead by 1. Well, we've got a moment now. Let's go courtside to Allie LaForce. Allie.
Thanks, guys. I'm here with Doc Rivers and Coach. You guys came out aggressive in the first half. What stood out to you?
You know, we're getting to the paint and making plays. They're a great team as far as rotation, so we just got to make the right passes.
It all starts with attacking the basket. Thanks, Doc.
All right, Allie, thank you for that interview. And we'll be back with more basketball in just a moment.
Thanks for joining us. We've got the Milwaukee Bucks in a tight ball game at the end of the half.
This is where your ball movement really helps you. Against this defense, you cannot afford to just be stagnant.
Kenny, that's a good game plan.
That's it, Shaq? That's your full analysis?
Okay, good game plan, Kenneth.
Okay, then. Shifting gears here, guys, how about the clash at the power forward position in this game?
These two guys, we thought they'd bring it tonight. It has been brought, playing with no fear.
Can't forget about your teammates, though. Got to keep them involved, too.
Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. We've seen Mikal Bridges really having a great game.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
Well, I just love his fearlessness so far. He's charging inside like no one can stop him.
Milwaukee in the lead. Towns is out there with Turner. Then there's Rollins. Then it's Gary Trent. And it's Bridges in at the shooting guard. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Doc Rivers.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Seems like every night Giannis is having his way with other teams. Tonight, another big scoring night.
Now, here's Trent. Towns with 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. 9 points in the game so far, and not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
The fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's been a nail biter.
The offensive skill set for Karl Anthony Towns, Greg is a 7-footer, is very special, to say the least.
And the outstanding shooting, the post play and he's worked on his defense. He may never be elite at that end, but he ignites in offense.
And these are his second and third free throws tonight. That one falls for Brunson. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. Milwaukee has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Bucks passing it around. Towns the screen. Rollins the pass to Bridges. Pocket 6. There's the 3. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Brunson against Rollins, and no one near Clarkson as he lets it go. A shot's good on the assist by Brunson. Brunson's got 4 assists now tonight. Pass to Bridges. Outside Turner. Here's Towns. Antetokounmpo defending. The baseline J. And there are the Bucks with another bucket.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Now Brunson. Can't hit that one.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that play.
Count it, good. And now a 5-point Bucks lead.
Oh, wow. 4 of 5 to start the half. Coming out on fire.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Hey, guys. Jalen Brunson is the engine that makes this team go, and he has sacrificed so that the Knicks could surround him with talent. He said, winning trumps everything that I do individually. I'll do my part to help this team try to get a championship. It's all about the journey, and I'm happy to be a part of it. Back to you guys.
Yeah, you're right. Putting the team first. Thanks a lot, Allie. Here's Rollins. Giannis Antetokounmpo making his last shot. Pass to Towns. Count that as his 7th field goal in 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
Boy, he can't miss right now. This is as locked in as you get.
Back to Brunson. Oh, there's the muscle from Brunson.
Playing bigger than he looks. Brunson has a lot of heart.
Rollins the pass to Turner. Inside. And Towns throws it down.
Incredible reverse throwdown. Excellent body control.
And guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk. Now, here's Anunoby. Giannis a screen on Rollins. Here's Hudson. Giannis!
An amazing athlete. The length, speed, the Giannis is borderline impossible to guard when he is playing downhill.
Rollins the pass to Turner. 3-on-3. Here's Brunson. And Bridges with the block. Rollins against Robinson. To the middle. Out to Bridges. From the arc. Basket number 8 for him on 13 tries. That's 62% so far.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
To the inside. Turner with the steal. Brunson against Rollins. And here's Trent outside. And again, Milwaukee with the triple. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Bucks.
Well, all you can ask for is your guys to be really active on D, and they've been more than that tonight.
And they're also finding a good deal of their points off turnovers tonight. Seems like every time they come up with an extra possession, they find a way to convert.
With a break in the action, we've got a chance now to look at last year's top rebounders. Second, Karl Anthony Towns.
What a season he had in the paint. I mean, his rebounding numbers really mind-boggling. Who wouldn't love to have a guy like that?
Knicks trail by 9. Now Brunson. He's got 10. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Oh, staying strong inside. Brunson going right into the coverage to get the call.
He's shooting free throws, number 4 in 5 here. That one falls for Brunson. No good on the second free throw.
And just so frustrating for a team when you collectively go cold at the line. And that's happened to them here in the second half.
Now, here's Anunoby. Shot clock at 5. Deep 2 from Clarkson. Missed it, even after all those chances. Pass to Trent. Towns, a screen on Giannis. Trent against Giannis. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
But the defense got too close, and Trent took advantage.
For Milwaukee, they have gone 2 of 4 at the free throw line.
And a season ago, they hit about 75% of their free throws.
And he makes the first.
Well, what I love about Trent Jr. is how confident he is, especially when it comes to shooting the 3 ball.
That misses, so he splits the free throws. Knicks trail by 9. And dishes to Antetokounmpo. Pass to Brunson. Pretty bucket inside by Brunson.
I mean, he makes plays like that in his sleep. The game is just far too easy.
Towns looking it over. Turner with a screen on Antetokounmpo. Towns kicks to Turner. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. Towns has got 3 assists in the game.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Brunson against Rollins. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on Miles Turner.
And he saw a lane, and Brunson decides to challenge it. Doesn't take but a sliver of daylight for him to be aggressive.
First free throw is good.
And since halftime, he's made a concerted effort to get to the line. Be aggressive. Great stuff.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Anthony's checked in. And New York with a change here, too. Hart, he's checked in for Mitchell Robinson. That one misses. And we've seen teams make surprising playoff runs only to falter the next year. Team trajectory is not always a straight line, clearly.
No, absolutely, Kevin. I would think in most cases it's not a straight line. Because, look, the other teams are all trying to win, too. That's what makes things different. So you might be slightly off the next year and someone else makes a big jump, and then it looks like your decline is a lot bigger than it is. Every year is a new year.
And here's Towns. after OG Anunoby made that last three-pointer.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And that one's good. Brunson.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Clarkson against Anthony. And such a nice move to make the basket work. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for New York. 6-point game. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Clock at 4. Using his size, Giannis.
Dribble moves shouldn't be that easy for a player with Giannis's length. They should make them illegal.
Outside, Towns. Field goal number 9. He's 9 of 12 with that basket.
Well, they just need to keep getting him the ball. He has been terrific this quarter.
Brunson barreling in. Hands it from downtown. Clarkson's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the Knicks. Milwaukee leading by 3. Bridges outside. Towns against Hart. Turner with a screen for Towns. Back to Bridges. Just 5 on the clock. Turner with a screen on Anunoby. Bridges for 3. Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. Antetokounmpo's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Brunson scanning the floor. And the layup's good off the glass. Now just a 1-point Milwaukee lead.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
And timeout called by Doc Rivers. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Substitution here for Milwaukee. Sims is checked in. Portis comes in for Karl Anthony Towns. Green, he's checked in for Bridges. And Kevin Porter's subbed in for Rollins. The Knicks also changing it up. Ersan Yabusele, he's checked in for Antetokounmpo. Kyle Kuzma comes in for OG Anunoby. And Miles McBride subbed in for Clarkson. The Bucks leading. Now here's Porter. Home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It's going to go on Josh Hart.
Look at Porter going into attack mode, getting his shot and a trip to the line.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
At the line for the Bucks, Kevin Porter Jr. One shot.
Free throw good, Porter.
And one of those guys who fell in the draft the year he came out due to injury. Porter healed up and has taken the lead by storm.
Now here's Brunson. 18 points for him. Chalk up 2 there.
Look at the space he had on that one, though. There's an obvious speed mismatch between the two.
Portis sets the pick for Anthony. To the left side wing. Lets it go from 14. Portis can't get it to go.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising. It's such a tight game.
Yabusele is screen on Green. Over in the corner, McBride buries the long-range jumper. McBride's got 8 points. A great competitive game so far.
And from the look of it, this one could go right down to the wire.
And Anthony gets it to go.
wiggling his way in there. Anthony made it work in close.
Anthony against Brunson. And he makes good on the layup. Brunson's got 22.
And you know what? He's shaking off the cold shooting performance from the first half.
Porter finds Green. Pass to Portis. Back to Green. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. Deep two from Anthony. The rebound by McBride. New York's gotten 12 of their points from long range in the third quarter, going 4 of 5 shooting. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Brunson. Nice D from Porter. On the wing, Green. Defended by Hart. Anthony up on top. Over McBride. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. Knicks lead by 1. And we'll get going after this from Milwaukee. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Now that is an elite level dish. What a great passer.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. And on the floor for New York here in the fourth, Jalen Brunson out there with Miles McBride. Then there's Kyle Kuzma. Then there's Gershon Yabusele. And it's Hart in at the 3.
And Brunson, a very physical player, someone that understands how to bait defenders into fouling.
That one falls for Brunson.
And maybe he's starting to find his form at the line. He certainly had his share of chances.
And both free throws good for Brunson.
And maybe he's getting his feel back. It hasn't been his day at the line, and that's not something we say very often.
Now here's Anthony. Bridges outside. Portis sets the pick for Bridges. Misses the 3.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
Brunson against Anthony. Kuzma passes to Brunson. Shoots the 3. It's rebounded by Portis. Portis has got 6 rebounds in the game. It'll go, and the New York lead is cut to just 1 point on the basket from Bridges.
And for the night, Bridges is cooking with grease and showing no signs of slowing down.
Anthony against Brunson. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Portis.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the 3 ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against him.
He can't hit that time. And so it's Hart who brings up the ball for the Knicks. They lead by 1. Yabusele the screen. Brunson no good. Bucks have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. And the shot no good, a bit short. New York's gone 6 of 14 with the 3 ball tonight, just a little over 40% from the baseline. Buries the jump shot. Brunson's got 26 points.
And he has become deadly from that in-between area. Brunson as efficient on the midi as anybody.
Pass to Green. Here's Anthony. And again, the Bucks miss. The Knicks leading by 3. Kuzma passes to Brunson. Over Anthony. Off the left rim and out. And for Milwaukee, they're shooting really well. 54% from the floor. Anthony sets the pick for Porter. They kick it out to Green. Can't tie it up as that one's no good.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three.
Brunson the pass to Yabusele. Back to Brunson. Bridges with the steal. Anthony, the pass to Bridges. Unloads from 13. It's rebounded by New York. Kuzma outside. Brunson against Anthony. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Brunson's got the lead up to 5 now for New York.
This is the player that Brunson has become. He's capable of carrying the load offensively on any given night.
Portis kicks to Bridges. Outside Porter. 5 on the clock. It's up a 3. Connects from three-point range.
Something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
And so it's Mike Brown here calling timeout. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. Towns, he's checked in for A.J. Green. The Knicks also changing it up. Giannis, he's checked in for Gershon Yabusele. And Landry Shamet subbed in for Miles McBride. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Mike Brown was just reviewing the plan with his team. He told the team he has complete faith in them, saying, we're right there. Now we just got to make that push and really take hold of the game. We can do that. To me, it looked like his players are on the same page with him. Guys, back to you.
Allie, thank you so much. On deep, Brunson. New York, no good that time either. Milwaukee's gotten just 1 of 4 three-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Towns, the screen. Here's Porter. And he can't bank that one in. New York's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Bridges with the steal. They push it up 4 on 3 to tie it up. And there's Porter on the assist by Bridges. Porter's got the game tied up here for Milwaukee.
Yeah, you have to give him a lot of credit here. He's turned things around after a disappointing first half.
Giannis a screen on him. Here's Brunson. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Brunson's got 30.
Well, he's been in total control offensively, and the defense has had no answers.
Towns the pass to Porter. Portis the screen. Out to Bridges. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Towns. And the dunk by Towns.
Well, Towns is sort of a rhythm scorer. He's been in a groove tonight, and his team recognizes that. They keep calling his number.
Now here's Brunson. Here's the lob at Kumbo, and stolen by Portis. Outside Anthony. Out left to the wing. Kuzma against Towns. A miss that time. Would have put him up. And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. Kuzma can't get it to go. And for Milwaukee, they're shooting in the fourth quarter down around 31%. Not playing with as much energy here lately. Now here's Anthony. Towns down low, covered by Giannis. So they take the lead. Towns has got 17 now, just in the second half. The Knicks have gotten only 3 of their 9 field goal attempts to go down since the end of the third. Pretty cold down the stretch. Brunson against Anthony. The shot's good from Brunson. Brunson's got 10 points in the quarter.
Strong move. Brunson just bruising his way inside.
Portis a screen on Brunson. Pass to Towns. No block shot. That one falls coming off Anthony's feet. Anthony's got his 6th assist on the night. Knicks have gone 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold. Brunson against Anthony. And it's Brunson missing. Milwaukee in the lead. On the wing, Porter. And finished off by Porter.
Serious hops from Porter on that one. Slamming it down with authority.
Here's Brunson. Pass to Kuzma. And here's Giannis. Bridges with the steal. Outside Porter. Outside Anthony. To the wing right side. Towns, the pass to Portis. Some solid defense from Hart. Knicks trail by 4. Kuzma finds Brunson. Hart with the screen for Brunson. Rebound, Milwaukee. Towns has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Bridges passes to Towns, and the dunk by Towns.
Not a ball stopper on the wing. Bridges with the helper.
And so it's Mike Brown here calling timeout. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. Some changes here for the Bucks. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Bobby Portis. Trent comes in for Kevin Porter. And Rollins subbed in for Anthony. Then for the Knicks, Mitchell Robinson's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. OG Anunoby comes in for Josh Hart. And it's Jordan Clarkson in for Landry Shamet. Knicks trail by 6. Now onto the Kumbo. On the clock. Clarkson. Rebounded by Towns. Bucks leading by 6. Rollins against Brunson. Now Towns. No good there. New York's gotten the 3-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. 6 of 15.
You can tell Giannis loves delivering in these moments. Puts the team on his back without hesitation.
And for the Knicks, Giannis Antetokounmpo. 1 shot.
That's good from Antetokounmpo.
Well, there's a handful of players in this league who help your team in every way. Giannis is one of them. Offense, defense, rebounding, leadership, everything. He's a coach's dream.
Now, here's Bridges. Turner with a screen for Trent. And did the 3. And so Giannis will bring it up for the Knicks. Anunoby. Towns with the rebound. Here's Rollins. Comes down low. Giannis is there. Hands off. Knicks trail by 3. And another steal for him. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end.
Robinson there for the rebound. And here's the fast break. Giannis leading the way. Can't get it.
And this is a critical possession. Not one they can afford to come up empty.
Towns against Antetokounmpo. And he banks the layup in.
Well, in a big moment, go to your big man. Towns can be so dominant when he needs to be.
And Mike Brown decides to call timeout. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle him up right away. Outside, Antetokounmpo, out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession. And an intentional foul right there.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
And the Bucks with possession here. It's a 5-point game. Here's Towns. Outside, Trent. And Brunson comes to help. Now Turner. Clock at 6. Oh, the layup finish off an excellent lead pass.
Well, Turner's been a force. The aggressive mindset, the execution, everything's working for him.
New York takes timeout. 19 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's what's your take?
Licking their wounds. It hasn't come together for them tonight.
But they're not going down without a fight. They'll keep game planning and playing until the final whistle.
He's off from 3. And so the Bucks take the win. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean, they faced some challenges, but really held firm when they needed to on both ends, and just effective in terms of coming away with this win.
So let's go courtside, where Allie LaForce is standing by with our player of the game. Allie.
All right, I'm with Karl Anthony Towns. Karl, congratulations on the victory. What was key in getting the win here tonight?
We played like we wanted it more. You know, we came out here and we just did a lot of great defensive stops. It wasn't offensive. It was more defensive. We did a great job. We got those 50-50 balls, put us in a nice position.
We can see and feel that desperation. Congrats on the win.
Oh, terrific job, Allie. Thank you so much. That was enjoyable. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. Here with Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan, signing off for this presentation of NBA basketball. And now we present the player of the